The one drawback to this area, traffic. Lots of traffic. And brake lights. Just glad I'm not down there. Capitol Beltway. I mean, Capitol Parkway, currently. What's going on, folks? Renegade here. Again, down in the wonderful, beautiful Maryland. Currently stuck in traffic. Lovely. But what do you expect? It's rush hour. This is day 3. Yeah, day 3 of my vacation down here. I didn't film anything yesterday. Just wanted to relax and kind of take it easy, you know? You need time to take things easy. I'm kind of doing that again today. I didn't get up early, slept in. I didn't rush to get anywhere. Because, why bother right now? Maybe tomorrow, you know. But I'm off to go somewhere nice and kind of take a little walk and relax and maybe do a little drawing. This whole vacation for me is all about trying to get back to my roots, back to myself. Back to my core, my nest, if you want. Go ahead, name that movie in the comment section. So that's where I'm off to. And I think we're just gonna cut to that rather than having you guys watch me deal with stopping their traffic at a whopping, oh, I don't know, 10 miles an hour. Major drawback of the area, but it comes with the territory. Let's just cut to where I'm going, huh? Alright, so where I am currently is called Cabin John Regional Park, and it's part of the Montgomery County Parks and Recreation Department. Used to come here a lot when I was a kid. I mean, like, little kid, because they had cool playgrounds to play on. I know things have drastically changed, unfortunately, but in some ways it's been good too. For instance, there's now a dog exercise park. I think it took the place of Noah's Ark. They had a little zoo thing here. It was like always closed though. They'll have the train station, of course, because you can't get rid of a train station. Who doesn't love a fun little cruise on a train around the, you know, around a park? It's closed now though. No ride for me today. Not gonna lie, if it was open I would have taken it. Would have been fun. One of the fun things was always this thing. Porky the litter eater.
Hi kids, I'm Porky the litter eater, and I sure like to eat. You can find me paper and cardboard and soft drink cans. But never feed me bottles or broken glass. Glass gives me a stomachache. Find me some paper now and watch me gobble
You
it
actually
up.
would put your trash there in his mouth.
Hungry.
Sucks it in.
Hungry.
It's a little creepy. Of course, the fun thing was that as a kid when we come here, that thing never worked. It always sounded like Porky had been gargling with glass. It was kind of fun. You know, my family's from this area, and my mom is always talking about how busy it is and how annoying it is, and there's nothing but congestion and people, and there's nowhere nice to go. I don't know why she hates this area so much. I mean, I get it. It's a big drastic change from, you know, Cape May, where there's nothing but openness. But I don't know. There are areas of openness, huh? I mean, if I had my bicycle with me, I could take a nice long bike ride through all this. Enjoy it. Bicycle, not motorcycle, obviously. Obviously, there's lots of congestion and people and whatnot. I mean, that's a big highway right there. But right here, it's quiet. It's peaceful. It's nice. The playground's a lot different than when I was a kid, man. There were big wooden constructions with like 2-story tall slides that were fun to slide down. But they determined that stuff was unsafe. So they got rid of it. And they put this up instead. It's kind of sad to see your childhood ruined. I forgot, school just let out. And it's a really nice day out, so there are people. Lots of people. Lots of children running around and playing. So I won't sit there because I'm a grown adult, and if I sit there with all those kids, it starts to look a little creepy. So we'll take a nature trail instead. An honest to goodness nature trail with a big road right next to it. I don't remember that when I was a kid. But I remember taking this nature trail quite a lot. I realize this isn't super exciting, footage to be showing. It's not nearly as interesting as when I'm building a motorcycle, when I'm on my motorcycle, But I like it. Hopefully you guys do too. It's a nice peaceful time for me to relax and, like I said, trying to get back in my own head. Hey look, a hill. Oh, there's something you don't see every day in Cape May. Cape May's pancake land. Mind the roots. So with everything going on lately in my life, it creates a lot of static, so to speak, in my brain. I wonder what's that way. Maybe I'll go explore. Let's go explore. What do you think, huh? Normally, I'd go that way, and it would lead me back to the parking lot. Let's go this way and see what's over here. I've never taken this. Of course, now there's going to be a lot of road noise, so it's going to be hard for me to talk and for you all to hear me. That looks like more playground. Cool. Across the road. Figure exploring would be nice to do today. The reason I'm doing this is to just kind of get back in my own head. With too much stuff going on, there's too much static. The best I can put it. Too much constant noise in the brain. And sometimes it's good because the constant noise will give me ideas. I'm having motorcycle ideas and car ideas run through my head, so that's useful. Art ideas, although I can't, with all the static happening, I can't stop and focus on what it is that my brain is going through. And there's a lot of harsh noise, a lot of things that hurts my brain because it has emotional ties. Because now I'm thinking about it, I hope I don't get lost out here. Of course, the woman behind me probably thinks I'm crazy because I'm talking to a camera. I've used the analogy before that stress and anxiety from stress and what your mind goes through is kind of like being trapped in a tornado of razor blades. You have to keep moving or else the tornado will swallow you up. You'll end up getting hit and buffeted by all the crap, for lack of a better word, that the tornado is created from. That nice little peaceful stream. So every so often, it's nice to kind of stop, take a little break, go out and be peaceful. to kind of clear your head, to get out of that tornado, to not have to worry about it swallowing you up. Oh God, hills. And this is when Renegade remembers that he's out of shape. Woo! Look at that sight. I'm less than half an hour away from Washington, D.C., one of the busiest areas in our entire country. It's the capital of our nation. And here I am. Look at this. Peaceful. Nature. Right here. For being an area with so much space and not a lot of congestion, Cape May County, none of this. Kind of wish I had a mountain bike though to ride these trails. It'd be fun. But as I was saying, that's what I'm doing now. That and sweating because it's hot. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. Brilliant. I think I'll ditch the sweatshirt in a moment. There you go. That's a little better. Hey, shout out to Neverland Moto for this kick-ass shirt. Won it over a year ago. So wear it as often as I can. I walk through the woods with a shout out to a motorcycle company. Yeah, that's normal. This is something I always suggest people do. Normally, I kind of clear my head out by taking my motorcycle out. Because it's about really all I have to do down in Cape May. But if you've been like me and there's just been a lot of noise and harshness in your brain, I highly suggest you do take a moment to just kind of stop and clear it out. Because it's surprising how good you can feel after you stop and like let your brain calm down. I realize that this is not a permanent fix. I mean, it won't be that much longer until all the noise is back in my brain. This just kind of pushes it aside for a moment. But when it comes back, I'll feel rejuvenated. I won't feel as tired from trying to keep up with the madness. But then I'll actually be able to stop and like deal with the issues at hand without it feeling so overwhelming. As I said in my last video when I was in Bethesda, I'm not really a peaceful-minded person. My brain is kind of in a constant state of chaos, whether it be the noise from anxiety and depression, or it be just all the different random ideas that pop in my head at any given moment of the day. Hey, that's easy to carry. Me and peaceful, we're not quite compatible. So this is a little bit of a strange thing for me, you know? Walking around in nature, in peace. But hey, it's not a bad thing, you know? So it's good because it kind of zens me out as best as I can be zen. I'm just able to relax. I mean, look, there's no one hassling me. There's nobody giving me a hard time right now. I'm alone with my thoughts, my camera. When you do live in chaos, like I do, internal chaos, external chaos, everything, and the stress of your personal life, your work life, your family life, your relationship life, whatever, everything mixed together gets to be so much. It's really nice to step back, get away from it all. So as unusual as this is for me to do, it's very therapeutic. I couldn't do this all the time. I know people that do. They're constantly going on nature hikes, and while it's very good for them bodily, you know, get them in great shape, it's also very peaceful and relaxing for them. So they're able to do exactly what I'm doing, to relax and kind of clear their mind. I can do this all the time. Although I should, because I'm terribly out of shape. I might be thin, but I'm realizing now, like, ooh, there are muscles that are currently saying, hey, you haven't used this in a while, diphead. Maybe I'll start getting in shape. What do you think, folks? The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt by the heart. Helen Keller. I like that quote. Now, I understand that I'm saying all this stuff about how my brain is chaos and my life is chaos and it's getting overwhelming, and the analogy of a tornado with built of razor blades, and it sounds horrible. I know. And I'm sure to some people, they're sitting here listening to this, and if you're still listening to it, they're wondering what the hell is wrong with me. Am I going to survive, and etc. You know. Yeah, don't worry. I'm fine. Chaos is something I've become used to, and honestly, I'm okay. Doing this vacation is really kind of helping me get back to me, kind of get my stuff, my life back in my right mindset. It's relaxing me. So yeah, of course I'm gonna be fine. It just is who I am, you know? It's funny, because I'm literally sitting in this pavilion, there's nobody around, in the middle of the woods, and that road, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but that road is the Capitol Beltway. It's a major highway. See? Chaos out there, calm in here. I'm sure there's some sort of analogy in Zen-like saying that somebody will come up with and post down in the comment section, but I find it interesting. And don't worry, I'm not littering. So the takeaway from this video, just take a moment and unclutter your brain. Relax. Get yourself unfeathered by all the chaos that surrounds you every so often. Because it's good for you. Now, I'm not saying this is how you have to do it. You have to go and do something that is out of your norm, that you need to go take a week-long vacation. Although it does help. I've been stressing out a lot lately. You know, my age, where I am in life, my job, stress that goes with my job, the stress that goes with people in my life, my family, everything. Trying to create content on YouTube that people want to watch, trying to build an audience. My art, which I've been failing at lately. I keep mentioning it, I know, I keep wanting to make a video about it, but I haven't sat down to do it yet. It's exhausting work. Yeah, it's been a lot of stress on my mind lately. And the motorcycle build, put that in there too. Trying to find the money to build said motorcycle. It's all exhausting. That's kind of why this trip was so needed for me. I can kind of sit here and break apart all the things that I need to do. I need to be more productive. Maybe being more productive doesn't mean having to rush. Maybe it's a matter of time management. Something, frankly, I've always been bad at. The more I think about it, the more I think maybe what I need to do is I need to stop drowning in my emotions. I need to start going back to using them as fuel. I know currently there's somebody who just heard that line, just heard me say what I said, and they're thinking to themselves and looking at their family and getting ready to comment, I told you that. Yeah, I know. Sometimes there's just too much going on to actually be able to process what's been said. That's the case. It's not that I don't listen to people, it's just that sometimes it takes too darn long for me to process anything because there's so much shit in the water, so to speak, that I can't process. Maybe part of my whole thing has been just poor time management, and I've been letting myself get swallowed up by the emotions. I haven't been using them as fuel like I should be. I've been going through a lot of pain lately. That's what it comes down to. And unfortunately, when I deal with pain, sometimes it just kind of sucks you in, gets you trapped there. Then everything you're doing just hurts. Suddenly we've taken a curve into depression. You know, for me, a couple years ago, I was depressed and I was angry, and I was fluctuating between the two things. I was either angry or I was depressed, and there didn't seem to be a middle ground. I was painting, and I would create paintings out of my emotions. I'd use my emotions as fuel to try and do that. Well, I haven't been doing that lately, and part of what people don't realize is that, for me at least, it's a process to get there. See, because I dealt with the pain first, and then I got swallowed by the pain and the depression, and I had to claw myself back up to the point where I could sit down at my easel and I could paint, because looking at the painting reminded me of different things, because that's something that artists do. We put our emotions directly into our art, and for me, putting the emotions into the art hurt, because the emotions were things that caused me pain. So I had to go through the process of climbing myself back up to getting back to where I could create, where I could sit down and face my emotions without them eating me. I'm getting there again. It's just a long process. I know a lot of people handle emotions better than I do. They deal with pain, they deal with depression, they deal with all sorts of hurtful emotions much better than I do. And I'm sure if you talk to a psychiatrist, they'd be able to point out exactly why that is. That past scarring of my early life led to a problem emotionally developing, ability to whatever. You know, I'm not a psychiatrist. So my takeaway for you guys, if you're watching this video, is there is a process to healing emotionally, and you got to go through it sometimes. And yeah, it can take a while, or it can happen immediately. In my case, it takes us a while. Regardless of what anybody tells you, though, even if it does take you a while compared to them taking a short amount of time, there's nothing wrong with this. Everybody deals with things differently, and there's no right or wrong way. The only thing I can tell you that could be considered as wrong would be if you let your emotions swallow you up entirely, keep you from ever doing anything again. Now, luckily, that's not something I have to deal with, because I'm not there. If you're hurting, there is a process to your healing, and it's not wrong, and you'll get there. Just gotta keep pushing, or clawing, or going with the flow until things get brighter, because they always do. No, maybe your life doesn't improve at the time. You don't get everything you wish for, but your brain starts to make things look better. It takes time, but you'll get there. I promise. I've had it happen several times now. And also just to, like I said, take the time. Get out of your head and relax. Man, how'd you like to live all the way up there? That'd be cool, right? Check out that house. Look at the view they have. Did you imagine that? Damn, I'm jealous. Yes, if you're living with chaos, and if you know what that feeling of living in a tornado that's just out to eat you, whether you equivalent it to being razor blade, you know, a tornado of razor blades, or just a tornado of crap, literally or figuratively, take the time to get out, like out of your own head, take a breather, clear your mind, because it will do you wonders. I've been in DC now for, this is day 3. My first day was a little chaotic, but there was a hockey game involved and correlating meetup times and etc. But even then, it was good for me to kind of relax and have some fun, get out, listen to the sounds that are peaceful to me, like that siren. I'm a weird kid, don't question it. But yeah, this is day 3, and I'm feeling quite relaxed now. I'm much more of the rock and roll, chaotic mind. Rock and roll and art and motors, loud noises. That's me. So this is as zen as I get. It's not a bad thing, it's just me. But I'm feeling very relaxed now. Feeling a little calmer, mentally, emotionally. It's good. So far this trip, even this walk today, has been good for me. And hopefully you all enjoy the video. If you do, give it a like. Or if you understand where I'm coming from, if you agree, give me a thumbs up. And of course, feel free to comment down below in the comment section. Tell me your story if you want. I'm always willing to listen. Actually, my last video I did about depression, I had somebody, and I won't go into specifics and name who this person was, because the conversation was not out in public. But this particular subscriber reached out to me and mentioned the fact that they themselves understand what I mean when I say, you know, putting on a mask and acting happy and acting normal. It was a very good conversation, and I greatly appreciate the fact that I had somebody who watched my videos give me feedback and start a conversation like that with me. It was very enjoyable. So I'd like to thank my subscriber. You know who you are. I'm not naming you out in public, obviously. So if you guys do the same, if you want to comment down below or you want to message me, whatever, and you know, talk about your situation, I'm up for it. Go for it. I think we've all reached a very special place today. Mentally, emotionally, grammatically. So I'm going to end the video here. And I hope you all have a nice day. Enjoy the weather if it's like it is now. I'm in a t-shirt. It's awesome. Joe, keep rock and rolling. I'll keep taking care of business. I'll see you in the next one.